other end. I screwed up my adjustments a little bit, so I'm having to play with my knobs, and he's helping me out so I don't sound crazy out there in DX land. But anyway, 45, thank you, sir. Now you got her nailed down, man. Whatever you got, take a picture of it, glue it down, and don't change it. Anyway, hey, Dave, back to you, sir.
Roger that, Dallas. Yeah, I just started up my YouTube feed if you want to hear yourself or listen to it later. Right now, I'm flat on the frequency, and this is a digital radio. It tunes itself. I don't have to send it anywhere. I just go to in the settings and I hit tune, and it automatically goes to WWV and tunes itself, so it never is off. But yeah, if you want to go to the YouTube later or now or whatever, you can split the difference. You'll hear the difference if you go to .02 to .04. I won't remove my receive, and you'll hear it on the video.
Yeah, good deal. Yeah, I just fired it up. Like I said, I'll check it out, and since we're at the beginning and you just fired it up, I can go back and listen. But if you say it's on right now, like I said, I know where I need to be until I get the real issue resolved. And like I said, I think I know what I've done, and I can correct that, so it ain't no big deal. And later on in the week or whenever we have good conditions, I'll pull you to the side and get another radio check. But it ain't enough to lose sleep over, man. As long as I know where I can transmit and sound good. When I get some other irons out of the fire and catch up on everything, I'll load this thing up and either put it in a really good case and send it to Yaesu for proper tune and alignment, and then we'll go from there. But until then, it is what it is. At least I know how to correct it, and I definitely appreciate the help. Now, another question while I still got the mic down. I don't have too much reverb to it. Does that sound okay on your end?
Yeah, it sounds good to me. I don't have a problem with any of the things that you got going on right now. It sounds great. And I opened my receive up to 3K so you can actually hear some of the bottom end. You're only transmitting at 3K, but I was listening at 2.9 on the last transmit. And then I went to 3K, which will actually open it up to 50 to 2950, I think is what it does. But anyways, yeah, you sound great to me.
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I get a lot of compliments, man. But like I said, it's always a little different. Everybody's ear is a little different. And like I said, sometimes there's that slight difference that you can't overcome sometimes in DX land. I guess a lot of variables. If you're talking to someone that's vertically polarized, and like me, I'm on a horizontal flat side, there'll be a slight difference depending on what Mother Nature's doing. But as long as I'm not one of these guys sitting here transmitting off frequency that everybody has to tune in and all that, like I'm sitting here running an RCI, I'm fine with that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But no, man, you always got a beautiful loud station, man, and I tell you, every time I talk to you, I absolutely love that deep bassy sound you've got there. And the only way I'm ever going to get that is get a radio that transmits a little bit wider. But I like my audio. I finally got it set up to where it's I just say it's good enough for now. Not exactly what I want, but no shame in my game. It's the sound I can afford, and it sounds pretty dang good, man. So I'll take it and roll with it.
That's it, man. We just go with what we can do. This radio here, I literally, I think it was when I bought it, it was $400 and something to the door. But you have to put it together, you know what I mean? But it's just 3 boards that you plug together, and then you put it inside this little case that they send to you. But basically, the hardest part is it's an SDR, so you have to set up the, the software and stuff in it. Other than that, to the computer, and then it just rolls. So between the little radio and then the Juma, I have a little Juma amp that drives the big amp. So I'm running 2 amps. I'm running right now. I'm running about 80 watts into the big amp, somewhere around there, 70, 80 watts. And that's what I do with the 2, but literally between the radio and the little Juma box, I think I got like maybe $700 in the whole setup. That's it. But I can broadcast anywhere from, Actually, I could put it in DX mode. Here, let me click this button. All right, that's in DX mode, but it's just changing the bandwidth. So that's from 200 to 3100. Then this will be, okay, that setting there is basically an ICOM setting. That's 2.9 wide. And then I can go out to, okay, there's 7K wide. I'm going out transmitting 7K wide right now.
Yeah, they all sound really good. That first one, or when you switch back to the first one, you know, the a little bit more, definitely sharper and like punchier with still the crystal clear audio. But you know, everybody's ears are different, and you know, when you transmit real wide, like 6,000 or 7,000 K, you know, that's the sound I absolutely love, man. It's just it's beautiful to my ears, as I always say. And yeah, I like that wide, deep, bassy transmit. Well, hey, I appreciate the radio check, Dave. I can't thank you enough, man. And we'll cross paths again. We've always got it like a direct connection, man, out there in Vegas where you're at. And as I always say, I've slept since then, but I'm almost positive we finally hooked up on Messenger or Facebook, didn't we?
Yes, I do have you on Facebook now. So I sent you a friend request and you accepted it. So yeah, we're linked up there.
Okay, yeah, I don't get on there much. I pop in there and you know, check out Marketplace and whatever my family's been up to. But other than that, you know, that's why I don't have my real name on Facebook to begin with. When I fire up Facebook, man, it's usually to go to Marketplace and look at junk I don't need or can't afford, and look at some funny reels before I go to bed and doze off. So you know, it has its place. I don't get wrapped up in the Facebook shenanigans. But hey, thank you, Dave. 500 in Vegas, always sit on top shelf, man. And 73 Steve, I'll be clear on your final. 347 operator Dallas, Manchester, Tennessee. Click.
All right, Dallas, you take care, man. We'll definitely link up later on or whatever. Get that thing figured out if you want, and we'll see what it's doing. But yeah, just go to the YouTube video and listen to it. It sounds great. You were 30 over on the last transmit, so doing a good job. We'll get out of here. 347, 500 round Las Vegas. We're out.
Yeah, I pulled it up whenever you told me and sent it to a friend of mine, old Skinny Pimp, or better known as Sticky Fingers. I know he's sitting there listening. If you got something for sale, don't let him know about it. Whatever you're asking, he'll end up with it about 50% less. You know what I'm talking about there, Brad. I keep offering him $325. No, I keep offering him $330 for that John Boy two-piece dual 3500Z amp that he bought a few months ago. That way he could make $5, but he just don't see it my way, Dave.
Yeah, our concerns on things and our prices don't work out. So, all right, Dallas, we're going to shut this thing down. We'll go ahead and label it as your number, and I'll save the video that way. It'll be under 347 Dallas, and we'll get out of here, man. You take care and have a good one. 500 Las Vegas, we're gone.
Yeah, appreciate it, Dave. Thank you, sir. And Brad, I know you're out there listening. I ain't gonna get started on that 90-foot crank-up tower you stole about a few days ago. Yeah, I know you're sitting there laughing. One of them two items is, no. You know where I'm going. You know that auto tuner's going to end up on my shack dash one of these days, but that's another story. 73 Steve, Mr. Sticky Fingers out there listening. Hey, we'll catch y'all later. Was there a QSK on the side? Sorry, I got long-winded, man. Go ahead if you're still in there. Now, I was talking to a friend of mine